So yeah, I'm going to Wyoming. Specifically, Granger, Wyoming. Why? Well, why not? I have school off on Labor Day, so let's go out somewhere different. Now, since the road we'd be taking down to Granger, Wyoming basically parallels the Evanston subdivision for the entire route, we saw a couple trains on the way. That first train we just saw with UP 7393 leading was MNPWC. This was also in Morgan, Utah. Our next train would be OSJWU with UP, I think it's 7123, I'm not sure because it was kind of far away. This was in Echo, Utah. After driving through the beautiful Echo Canyon, arriving in Wyoming, and then driving in the middle of nowhere for another hour, we arrived into Granger, Wyoming at around 12. A little waiting later and we would see our first train of the day. At Granger, of course. This being ZLBDV, with UP 7521 leading. About 30 minutes later, we would catch our next train, this being ZGTLT, which did about 60 to 65 miles an hour through Granger, this having UP 6348 leading. About another 30 minutes later, we catch our final Union Pacific train there of the day, this being a westbound grain train merging onto the Pocatello subdivision, with UP 8654 leading. Eventually, we had to make our way back to Utah. While passing Wasatch, Utah, we saw MRVGR passing through with a short load, being led by an AC6000 rebuild. We then pass another eastbound manifest, this being MWCNP with UP7807 leading. This was right outside of Echo, Utah. We'd eventually catch up to ZGTLT in Morgan. Eventually, I get dropped off at the UTA station in Farmington because I still had some energy in me. After our northbound Front we would catch UGDCO. This is an acid train that goes from Garfield, Utah all the way down to Conda, Idaho. This train having UP 8650 in the lead. After the acid train, I decided to call it a day. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to take another nap. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.